Alright, hey there YouTubers, it's the Pleaza dropping another video. I'm well overdue. I'm not meeting my quota on video footage out there for you guys, so try to do a good one here. So what we got is the typical battle, 9mm versus 5.7 by 28mm. If you look at these rounds, they are obviously a lot different, besides them being competitors of each other. Both can be fired from an SMG or short-barreled rifle or even carbine rifle version down to handgun. These are handgun, mainly handgun bullets or ammunition. So the 5.7 by 28s to the right, the 9mm to the left, if for those who didn't know. Now, these are both hollow points. As you can see, this one uses small pistol primers versus the small rifle primers in the 5.7. I believe you can use the small pistol primers in the 5.7. I haven't yet to do so, but I will inform. As you can see, these are both hollow points. The 5.7 is actually a lead-free round. It actually stays intact pretty damn good. I have some ballistic testing done with this, and I was shooting some laminate 2x6s taped together, and it stayed intact real well. As you can see, the difference in size and height, I should say. The 5.7 takes advantage there, while the caliber wise, the 9mm takes the advantage there. I prefer both of these bullets. I love them both. Very good rounds. Let me get into some magazines. This is from a Beretta PX4 Storm compact version, and it actually holds 15 rounds. Pretty damn good. But on the other side, we have the 5.7, and it goes from 15 to 20. That's 20 round clip. Some states require the 10 rounder, but you know, we gotta roll the 20 rounders where I live. So let me get into some footage of the firearm. So to the left we have the Beretta PX4 Storm compact. Very nice pistol. Get some close-ups on it. This model has the decocker. It's the F type. It has the decocker / safety right there. So you could have this cock back, one in the chamber loaded, hit the decocker, puts it on safety automatically. So let me get a good close-up view of the safety mechanisms here. So I'm going to take it off safety once again. pull the hammer back. And as you can see, this gun of course is not loaded. So we're in the cocked and rocked, ready to roll position. You can see the firing pin right in there. See that little dot right there? This feature right here that this gun has is whenever you decock it, it actually is rolling the firing pin mechanism out of the way. So this prevents from a dropped gun, which will a loaded gun that's dropped when that lands right on the hammer, happens in revolvers a lot, it will fire that chambered round. But this model rotates, if I get a good view of it. It's rotating it out of the way. So by the time it hits, it's completely out, and it stays completely out of the way. As you can see here, it's not there, it's up on top. Very, very nice feature on that Beretta PX4 Storm. And it's also ambi. It's on both sides. You can take it off and put it to one side if you want. This has the rotating barrel. As you can see, it rotates and locks. They say it helps with recoil and accuracy. Pretty good features on that one. Polymer gun. And on this side we have the 5.7. Very, very nice, but bulky gun. Very bulky. I want to say like a 1911, but probably not quite. Not too sure. Really good features on it. I've done a review on it already. The safety is pretty much made for your trigger finger, because you're not going to have your finger on the trigger whenever you're going to take it off safety anyways. This gun is clear. No magazine. So it's really up to the user on which gun he would prefer. 9mm Beretta 5.7. Let's go ahead and do a strip down. Similar to the Glocks, it has these takedown levers, but the Glocks usually have to cock it back and do it. This one you don't. You could just both sides. I'm gonna take the decocker off. Both sides, pull them down. It's real easy. It just slides forward. There's your recoil spring buffer. It just falls right out. It's your barrel. Way out of camera view. But pretty simple. To put it in is just as simple. You can get your barrel in there. I usually get the tip of this in the hole right there first. And then once you get that in, it's just lock it in. Usually the barrel has to be turned to the right. If you see it's a rotating barrel, this little hole right here, that's where this is gonna fall in place for when it rotates. So I usually just, if it's like this, it won't, if it's all the way to the left, it won't lock in that as easy. So I hit it in all the way to the right, put that top piece in like I told you up here, and then once you get that in there, just it's pretty much locked in right there. You want to get your frame, lock it in with a slide right here. You have a little bit of a rail there it slides on. Just all the way in. Rack it a couple times. Should be good. Decock it. Boom. It's pretty easy. The 5.7, it's not really a hard thing to do, but this is probably the hardest part. It's just not as easy as just popping those things down. And this one you do have to rack it back. Rack it back like that. Pull this back. And you can't just leave it back like that, because once you let it go, it's gonna lock back in. You actually have to hold it back. And even if you pull it all the way back, you can see the spring. It's gonna spring back and stay locked. So pull that back, pull this, hold it back. So whenever you let it go, it doesn't. It comes right off. Here's your frame. Here's your barrel. Spring attached. Everything's all attached. A lot easier. Actually, a lot easier than most guns, but you have your hypocrites. To put it back in, put your barrel in up here with your thumb, lock it in twice, and it's going to lock in twice. With this little spot right here, you're going to want to link it right in here. And then again you have your rails, similar to the PX4. So your gun's going to slide on your action. Pull it back. You'll hear the click on the thing right there. Locks right back in. Really, really easy. So it all comes down to 9mm versus 5.7. Typical battle. The ammo that's readily available, no doubt about it, 9mm will win that battle. I don't base a firearm just on the readily available ammo. I do like the 5.7 a little bit more. Reloading 5.7 is probably recommended, but some are a little scared, I guess. Give it a whirl. Just need the right equipment. Can also reload 9 fairly easy. Give it a whirl, guys. Let me know. Give me some comments. We can do some more videos, different firearms. If you don't like this comparison, give me a whirl. Rate it, subscribe, leave me a comment. Thanks.